This is a presentation on the simple present tense. When you see this icon, remember to pause the video to fill out your note-taking sheet. Write down any questions you have in the space on the right side of the sheet. Why is the simple present tense used? Here are the main reasons for using the simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to talk about general timeless truth, such as customs. You can observe how it's used in each of these examples. Now, remember to pause the video to take notes and create your own example for this reason. The simple present tense is also used to talk about regular actions, or habits. Look at how it's used in each of these examples. Don't forget to create your own example. It's also used to talk about states of being. Look at these two examples. If you have any questions about this section, please write them in the space provided on the right of your note-taking sheet. The simple present tense is used to talk about the future as well, but it must be paired with a time phrase, like tomorrow or in a week. You can see this in these examples. Please include them in your own examples as well. Lastly, the simple present tense is used to talk about events or actions, usually in sports or demonstrations. Look at how it's used in these examples. You'll often hear sports announcers use the simple present tense when narrating a sport in progress. In this section, the third-person singular present form, or 3PS, is discussed. Please be aware of the inflection, the S added to the bare verb, in the third-person singular form of verbs. In every form, except for 3PS, there is no inflection. However, notice the inflection in the third-person singular form. He, she, it plays basketball. Plays basketball. Be aware of this inflection. Pause the video now and create original sentences in the table provided on your note-taking sheet. The general rule in using the third-person singular form in the present tense is to use it if the subject refers to one entity, which can be a person, an object, an idea, etc. Elsewhere, where nouns or pronouns refer to more than one entity, no inflection is used. In these examples, each subject refers to one entity, John, the team's bus, and this water. Therefore, the third-person singular form of the verb with the S inflection must be used. In these examples, each subject refers to more than one entity, these training books, they, and the Smiths. Therefore, there will be no inflection reflected in the verb forms. There are 4 errors that are commonly made. The first one is simplifying, or leaving off the 3PS inflection. In these example sentences, the third-person singular inflection is left out of the verbs kick and run. Overgeneralizing the 3PS inflection is another common error. In the first sentence, the inflection is used with the modal can, and in the second sentence, it's used with the verb play. These are errors because neither the modal nor the verb should have inflections when used together. Another error is overusing the 3PS inflection as an agreement marker with subjects of inappropriate person and/or number. In the first sentence, the inflection is used inappropriately because the pronoun I identifies as one person. Therefore, no inflection should be used with the verb go. The same issue occurs in the second sentence. Misinterpreting the S ending as a plural marker on the verb to be used in agreement with plural subjects is another common error. In these sentences, the subjects are plural and should not have third-person singular forms inflected in the verbs. Be aware of these 4 commonly made errors. Now, on your note-taking sheet, complete this exercise. Make corrections to each sentence. If there are no errors, do nothing. Fill in the blanks with the correct forms of each verb. Think of a sport you know how to play. It could be basketball, tennis, football, American football, badminton, baseball, etc. On a separate piece of lined paper, write a paragraph on how to play this sport. Some questions you may consider are: what is the name of the sport? What equipment is needed? What are the rules? How many people can play? Staple this paragraph to your note-taking sheet. Be sure to have the note-taking sheet completed and ready to be checked in class the next session. Thank you for watching.